Ruthless, fearless, and unforgettable, these are the women who shaped Britain's early history, leaving behind a legacy of courage and cunning. While their names might not be in every history book, their impact echoes across the centuries. From warriors to queens, let's uncover the stories of the 5 most ruthless British women in antiquity you need to know. Nobody embodies the idea of ruthless rebellion like Boudica. The queen of the Iceni tribe, she led one of the most ferocious uprisings against the Roman Empire. After her daughters were assaulted and her lands stolen, Boudica unleashed a fury that became legendary. She burned Roman settlements like Londinium to the ground, leaving tens of thousands dead in her wake. But her story is one of vengeance and tragedy. Though her uprising shook the empire, it ultimately fell to Rome's overwhelming force. Cartimandua, queen of the Brigantes, is remembered as a master of political intrigue. When others chose rebellion, she chose survival, aligning with the Romans to maintain her power. Her most infamous act, handing over the rebel leader Caratacus to the Romans, a betrayal that secured her place in history. Her personal life was no less dramatic. She abandoned her husband for her lover, sparking a civil war within her own tribe. Cartimandua didn't just survive dangerous times, she thrived, proving that ruthlessness is sometimes the price of power. Ethelflaed, the Lady of the Mercians. While some women fought as warriors, Ethelflaed of Mercia proved her ruthlessness through strategy and leadership. After the death of her husband, Ethelflaed ruled Mercia as its lady, and she didn't just defend her kingdom, she expanded it. Her campaigns against the Vikings were nothing short of ruthless. She built fortresses, struck alliances, and even led armies into battle, earning the respect of her people and her enemies alike. Ethelflaed's actions didn't just protect Mercia, they set the stage for the unification of England itself. Though often overshadowed by her male contemporaries, Ethelflaed was one of the most formidable rulers of her time, proving that cunning and ambition weren't limited to the battlefield. Blasius, though lesser known, stands as a symbol of fierce resistance against Roman occupation. As a leader of the Silures in Wales, she masterminded guerrilla tactics that inflicted heavy losses on the Romans. Her deep knowledge of the land and refusal to surrender turned the Silures into one of Rome's most stubborn adversaries. Though details of her life are sparse, Blasius reminds us that resistance comes in many forms, and sometimes the most ruthless leaders are those who fight in the shadows. Straight from the pages of Welsh legend, Gwal Fyrch Clud was no ordinary noblewoman. Known for her cunning and relentless pursuit of power, she became infamous for her manipulation and deceit. As told in the Mabinogion, Gwal schemed her way toward marriage with a prince, only to face humiliation when her plot was foiled. Her story reminds us that ruthlessness wasn't just reserved for the battlefield. It thrived in courtrooms and banquet halls too. These women remind us that history isn't just about kings and conquerors. It's about the queens, warriors, and strategists who shaped the world in their image. Their ruthlessness wasn't just about violence, it was about survival, ambition, and legacy. Which of these stories fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments.